gbébọn tẹ̀lé mi láti ẹnu step èrò pọ̀ nulẹ̀ bọ̀ létà ayé padà gun ẹnu step yẹn ẹ̀ẹ́dọ̀gbọ́n torí mi fẹ́ kẹ́ feed àwọn family mi tó jókòó yẹn wọ́n gun ẹnu step yẹn ẹ̀ ti understand máa gbé gba ìdìkan táwọn fẹ́ wọlé pa kámẹ́rà tábà dẹnu ní wọ́n gba ẹnu step yẹn wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lé mi bọ̀ wọ́n lé mi láti ẹnu step yẹn wọnú bedroom mi náà tilẹ̀kùn so wọ́n á lọ mú ìkànnà àwọn boys mi wọ́n gbé bọ̀ sí lórí kó mo lead mi bọ̀ nínú yàrá ọ̀dọ̀ mi gangan ó lead mi kó lọ sílẹ̀kùn yàrá tí mo wọ̀ yẹn kó sì fáwọn ìyẹn wọ́n gbé bọ̀ sí yẹn lórí ni wọ́n sọ wípé bàbá yìí mi ni o bàbá yìí mi ni o bàbá yìí mi ni o mi ò dáhùn so ti yẹn sì ọmọ yẹn ń pariwo bàbá yìí mi ni bàbá yìí mi ni bàbá ìjọ bàbá yìí mi ni mi ò dáhùn so gbàtí mo rí pé ariwo ọmọ yẹn pọ̀ kọ́ mọ́ lọ pa mo wá sílẹ̀kùn yẹn gbàtí mo sílẹ̀kùn yẹn mo ti mọ̀ ẹ́ wọlé green but ọlọ́run kò mi yọ dúpẹ́ fọlọ́ mẹ́ẹ̀ so bí mo ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ pọ̀lọpọ̀ sọ pé ọkàn lápá ọkàn ní ọkàn lẹ́sẹ̀ ó ṣe wọn lọ bẹ́ látòrí ẹ̀yìn àwọn olè nísì ẹ̀wọ̀n duplex yìí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ àǹdẹ̀ tí mo bá bẹ́ láti inú step duplex yìí mo máa bẹ́ sí ẹ̀rí pé ọgbà ń bí lẹ̀ àfi tí mo bá lu igbó láti gbé lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lókun torí pé ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀rí pé lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n bá bẹ́ nu duplex yìí nísì nínú ọgbà tàbí kí n bẹ́ sínú sí mi pú mẹ́ tẹ́ bá tún lọ yípo ẹ̀rí pé mo ilé yípo gbogbo bí mo kọ́ chálẹ̀ ti yípo ẹ̀ ní nínú ọgbà ẹ̀ náà sì ni ìyẹn máa wà kádùpẹ́ fọlọ́run tó kó mi yọ. torí pé olóògbé mi tó fa ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ràn olóògbé ẹ̀ gan lé mi ní yàrá ìwọ̀n wà so ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan tó súnmọ́ mi òun ló kọ́ bí wọ́n ń bí èdè tó ń gbìyànjú lọ́wọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi wọ́n ń béèrè nípa ìṣòro yìí lọ́wọ́ mi ọlọ́run ló ní kí n mọ́ lànà òun ló sọ fi pa olóńgbò yẹn pé òun ló sọ fún wọn pé wọ́n ń bá sọ lórí fóònù ìjọ yẹn mo rí náà sí lápọ̀lù wọ́n kọ́ àkọ́kọ́ náà tó ń sọ pé kán tàmídà ó ní pé wọ́n sọ fún wọn pé olóńgbò yẹn pé àṣírí olóńgbò yẹn wọ́n fi pa olóńgbò yẹn jọ yẹn wọ́n kàn pa olóńgbò yẹn dànù èmi kàn fi gbé ní ọjọ́ tó wọ́ àjọ sọ̀rọ̀ àjọ jókòó ọwọ́ ẹni olóńgbò yẹn wọ́n fún mi aláìtọ́ mo lólógbò yẹn mo ní àṣírí kan yẹn mo ní mo sáà gbé mọ́ra èmi ò láwọn kankan òun ló bá ológun ẹ̀dá ló ń bẹ̀ òun ló sọ oríṣiríṣi fún ọ lórí fún ẹ̀wọ̀n ló ń dárúkọ àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní báyìí ọlọ́run yọ àwọn òǹgbé pẹ̀lú mi nítorí ẹ̀ mo ti mọ̀ pé tí ọjọ́ kú ẹ̀dá bá pé ẹ̀yẹ máa ń kú ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní kankan mọ́lá lẹ́yìn ọlọ́run tó mọ̀ ní ọlọ́run nìkan lọ́yẹ kí èèyàn bẹ̀rù láyé ká mọ̀ gbogbo agbára fún wọn pariwo mọ́ wọn pé kí ni mo ṣe fún yín gan tẹ bá fẹ́ arrest mi ẹ jẹ́ kí mo rí ẹ̀fẹ́ jẹ́ mo dẹ̀ rí pé sójà ní mo gbé DSS wà ní ọlọ́pàá ń bẹnu kí ló tẹ̀ sí báyìí tẹ bá fẹ́ arrest mi kò sí wàhálà irun yọ tí ó tọ́lọ́wọ́ tẹ́yìn pọ̀ lọ́mọ ẹ sọ fún mi ẹ fún mi ní warrant of arrest máa tẹ̀lé yín wọn dá mi lóhùn wọn fẹ́ rí bí sinmi pápá gbogbo bíbá yìí wọn bá ní jẹ gan ni wọn bá ní jẹ gan wọn bá gbogbo mọ́tò mi jẹ wọn àwọn gbogbo ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn mọ́tò mi tẹ̀ wọ́n yìí jẹ́mi ni mo ti ra ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa ọlọ́run ó bá gbogbo mọ́tò mi jẹ́ Prado mi 2021 mo rà ní 2021 January 2021 mo rà Prado mi ti fìdí mi tán ọlọ́ọ̀bá wọ mi ti ìgbà mọ́tò yẹn wò rí mo rà ń tuntun gbogbo wálé bọ́ọ̀sì yẹn náà bọ́ọ̀sì náà wà ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ tuntun wọn bá gáàsì yẹn yẹn tuntun brand new ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ gá but wọn ò tọ́lọ́run ọlọ́run ló lé mi lọ́dọ̀ so ọlọ́run fi wọn kálukú dá lẹ́jọ́ wọn kàn yẹn mọ̀ pé ọkùnrin yóò sin kankan káfí lè pa kí lè fẹ́ parí ẹ pa bọ́dà mi ẹ pàdó gẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣe ẹgbẹ̀mí àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ lójijì ẹ bá sí bíbà wọn á dìfọ ẹbí wọn kọ́ bí lẹ́gàmà sísú gbàgbà wọn gbà mí wọlé tì mí gbàtàn gba bíbá yìí wọnú ilé wa tó ti yé ẹni pé àwọn géètì yẹn rí kó ní fẹ́ǹsì wáyà yẹn ó tẹ̀ ga tó bá lọ wọlé látẹ̀ nípa tẹ̀ lè yípo ní ìfẹ́ yípo lólé ẹ̀kẹ́ wo fẹ́ǹsì bó ṣe ga tó so wọ́n gbé fẹ́ǹsì sí ara kìíní yẹn ni then èmi ti tán ní fẹ́ǹsì wáyà yẹn wọ́n á fi nǹkan kan bí aṣọ wọ́n sáfi wọ́n ba àwọn fẹ́ǹsì wáyà yẹn jẹ́ wọ́n sáfi penetrate wọnú ilé ṣe ti understand wọ́n gbé kíní tó fi rẹ́ irin wọ́n fi rẹ́ àwọn bọ́gláàrì yẹn wọ́n fi wọnú ilé tì mí tí mo pariwo gan táwọn ẹni bá mi dragẹ̀ so gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó wà pẹ̀lú mi gbà àwọn tó láyà nu wọn kọ́lọ̀ bá ń fọ̀run kẹ́ bọ̀dábàtà àti àdògán ọkùnrin mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n ni àdògán gòkè wá bàbá kí la fẹ́ ṣe báyìí mo ní ẹ méjà bá wọn jà tàbá bá wọn pípé yìí jà wọn máa pa ogun àwọn obìnrin àtàwọn kékeré bá nulẹ̀ o ẹ̀yin ẹ lọ wá bẹ ṣe máa hide ara yín èmi máa wá bẹ ṣe máa escape ẹ má wọrí ó ní bàbá wọn ti wọ nílé tẹ láti gbogbo ní duplex tẹ wà yìí mo ní ẹ má wọrí sẹ èyàn sá lọ wá bẹ ṣe máa ṣe fara ń bọ Ọlọ́run tọjọ kú ẹ̀dá bá pé ẹ̀dá mọ fi ń kú ṣe ti understand so.
Welcome back. That was Sunday Adeyemo, aka Igboho Sha. Now, it seems Yoruba Nation is about to return. Yes, election is kind of being prepared for right now in Nigeria for the second term in office of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Obviously, he will not be won. I mean, he will not be won. What I mean is, Peter Obi cannot win Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu could become president against all odds, at the time that Peter Obi had that traction, not when Bola Ahmed Tinubu is president. It's not possible. Unless something happens to him and he's no longer breathing, there is no way anybody wants to unseat Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at least the Nigeria that we know. Well. Some people might be like, oh, what do you mean? What if God? Nigerians are very godly in their thoughts. Not really like morally, but they like to say God. In fact, they can even say that their pot of rice that has no fire underneath it, God can help them cook, like make it eatable. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sunday Adeyemo Igboho. He spoke at length about this cat. Sunday is a man who hails from a part of the Southwest where people talk. I mean, they talk and talk and talk and talk. People have advised Sunday Igboho to hold to himself certain things. But the guy is like, I don't care. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to brag. So I'm kind of thinking that one of the ways Sunday Igboho, his way of trying to make his enemies fear him is by talking about what he can do to them. Now, some people said an empty barrel makes the loudest. But the thing is that during certain conflict back then, like inter-ethnic conflict, in the small space of Sunday Igboho, he has performed to a point where his name resonated amongst his peers and among his enemies too. So they're like, okay, you know what, Sunday Igboho. And then he has also made it clear to them that he's not into the kind of juju-fied practices that you'll find commonly around the part that he's from. Like, he's not interested in some oracle and then certain kind of incision. It's more like, I deal with spirits. I deal with, those spirits. Muslims will call it jinn, and all of that. Like, I deal with spirits. That's what I deal with. I'm not interested in, I make covenant with spirit. I work with spirit. I operate with spirits, and not some kind of known juju practices. I don't rely on that 100%, because if you rely on that, there is a huge possibility that custodian of the same, or people who practice or do the same, or people, they might go to find out what are the things to do. But if you have a covenant with a spirit, it's difficult for someone else to now find out about your covenant and how to break into your life. But on a fateful day, Sunday Igboho will never forget. Yoruba Nation agitators will never forget. It was in July. It was a first. Sunday Igboho's home was invaded by the Nigerian security agency or agencies, because we're told police, DSS, army, we don't know, because there are no visual evidence of every of this. So we're told that they stormed Sunday Igboho's residence and they unalived one person and unalived the cat that Sunday Igboho is talking about. So according to him, he had a close friend. Being that Sunday Igboho is somebody who talks and talk and talk on camera, talk. It's not as if he does not have some ability to do certain things. Sunday Igboho wants people to fear him, and he brags, and he spoke to a friend close to him. The friend observed, what is it about this cat? This cat is kind of all over you. Meaning this person wants to know, what is the source? If they could search in the spiritual realm, like consult oracle, to find out certain things about Sunday Igboho, maybe they could have done so. But maybe they are not getting answers that they want. The oracle is not oracling enough. So this person came to him, according to what he's saying, asked him personal questions about this cat that is kind of lobbying around you. And he told that friend, yeah, there are certain secrets about this. Can you imagine? Like, he said, but I didn't tell him everything, but I just told him there is certain thing that the person is my friend. You know, it sounds kind of a little bit funny. The source of your protection, you say you have a friend, not that that friend is in covenant with you. Like you guys belong to a set. Even people who belong to the same, like Jesus had disciples. They ate, they slept, they performed miracles together. They did all of that. One betrayed him. Not to talk of someone that comes around you. It's not as if this person, you are in a society that you guys are bounded by oath, covenant. So this person is asking you and you say there is something about the cat. Like seriously? I hope Sunday Igboho has learned his lessons. But I don't think he has, because he will say, forget it. I will say what I need to say. It is a snare to Sunday Igboho. That is his Achilles heel. The ability not to talk and speak and talk away your strategy and talk away. Like, I'm going to tell you my strategy. I'm going to be here by 6 p.m. You people come, dare me. That's the kind of spirit he has. I'm going to be coming here with 100 men. You people come, block me, dare me. Well. I hope he has learned his lessons, because, he talked about how certain people said, oh, you have power. How come you escaped? How come you jackpot? Why didn't you wait and finish them? The other time you said, if 100 or 1,000 security agents come to your house, if 800 of them live alive, they will not go well. They came. They took the dead body of the cat, took everything that they could find. But Sunday Igboho was able to escape down to Benin Republic, and all the thing that happened, people still supported him. Like, okay, this guy is still kind of fighting for, at least he has sacrificed and all of that. So it's not about testing if he has power or he doesn't have power enough. That's not the point. That's not the major here. He has to learn from his mistakes. All he needs to do is to watch videos. He needs to watch videos. Now he's talking about betrayal. What has he learned from betrayal? That one of his friends was the one on phone, according to him, allegedly, that was informing them about the cat, informing them. That's basically how war is fought. You don't expect that friends that are with you will be loyal to you. It's called war. People that are around you don't necessarily, you call them friends. You are the one calling them friend. Are you sure that they see you as a friend? Are you sure it's a two-way thing or is it a one-way thing? So these are some of these, these are part of this thing. The thing about this thing. It's a crazy world. A crazy world that we live in. A world full of betrayal. So have you learned anything, ladies and gentlemen, from this? Because we need to learn from other people's mistakes and life too. Is Sunday Igboho going to caution himself? Although right now he's not saying anything. He's kind of calm. Some say it's because we have a Yoruba president and it's all about sexual aggrandizement, nothing more. That he's not shouting and screaming about how Nigeria should divide and break, how Fulani is this, how Fulani, because a Yoruba man is there. So is there in Europe, in Germany, chilling, and maybe Yoruba nation will return back a year to the end of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's presidency or what exactly? People want to know. People want to know what's up. People want to know how far. What about the menace of Fulani herdsmen in the southwest? Has it reduced? Has it stopped? Because Sunday Igboho really sacrificed. People applauded him. But the problem is that there was no unification. Everyone wants to be a champion. He reached out to Gani Adams, the man from the north or wherever he's from, before he became an Ondo man. Gani Adams understood politics and money. Gani Adams wanted to be the superstar. He said he's the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò, that others must be under him. For where now? They even say you are not a Yoruba man. Anyway, it is what it is. Some have said that government is the most powerful and that there's no way you can fight and win any government. The most important is this: re-educating oneself, re-strategizing, learning from mistakes. Very easy. Sunday Igboho can simply watch all of his videos, and from this, you'll be able to know what he did wrong. You don't believe within you strongly that people will be so afraid of you because you have spoken. No. You don't expect that people will be loyalists to you because your name is Sunday Igboho. You don't expect that they will worship you because you have gone to one Islamic gathering and you offer them money, or you went to fight on behalf of someone whose land was... No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. No, not at all. I hope he has learned his lesson. He was emotional about that cat. He said, oh, my cat. Is it the cat that made it cry? Or is it that friend that betrayed him? I think it is the part of the betrayal that hurt him more. About the cat, some said the power, or let's say the magic, or let's say what would have happened is for Sunday Igboho to transform into a cat and then slither away. You know how cats can escape? Like, all he has to do is to slither away like a cat. Like, immediately that thing, all he needs to do is just... That's what I guess that friend of his told whoever. They said he came fully prepared physically and spiritually.